at the end of this combat, this has delayed you enough so that traveling out of the village is probably a bad idea. So there is enough with the samurai's packs and things. You can find that you are able to have enough for a tidy meal and a little bit of supplies for a more comfortable night. Now, I would like from each of you a little bit of personal narration about something you do. And you do not have to have any of the other characters see it. We are just taking an individual look at you. It says here that, there we are. One moment. Over the first few chapters, the player will slowly begin foreshadowing and hinting at their fate until some point later you will reveal as much as you want to ultimately about your fate, but not for a long time. The other important point is that at the end of each chapter, we will take a look at you, and you are doing something, or something is happening to you that is relevant to your fate. So what do we see all four of you do, one by one? And you do not have to have another player notice this at all if you don't want another character notice you.
I can start.
Yeah.
My character, I believe that we have made a fire and we are eating. And then my character is going to fetch something. And while he does that, he looks out in the dark and see two red eyes looking at him. And he stops and look at this, little sweat dropping. And then one of you, anybody of you, is like, how are you doing? So he shakes and like just started to think about something. Looks back, the eyes are gone.
Right.
And he goes to fetch what he was taking and going back to the fire. Like nothing happened.
Right. Well, nothing. Right. Okay. Anyone else?
Sure, I can go.
Okay, go ahead, Nick.
Right after the meal, when it's really dark outside, everybody is busy doing their own stuff. My character is just going to go outside and back to the bodies of the guys we killed before, and he will go directly straight to the lordling guy, and try to look at the body to find the how do you say that the sign of the clan he belongs to.
It's this circular. It's a very prominent.
I'm thinking about that. Yes.
Yeah.
That is probably on his armor somewhere.
Yeah.
And he will take that and look at it and sight and break it, and he will go back to the other people.
Excellent. Yeah. How about? In fact, can I suggest that particular character was the one who had one of those flags that you attach on the back of your armor? You know, they wear the armor, the flag that sticks up off the armor.
Yeah.
And so that is a very suitable symbolic thing to break.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking about usually they have like little bronze
they always, that's very important too, yes.
That you also can easily break with, a rock or something like that.
Okay. All right. Either way is fine. Yeah. Sounds good. So, Helma or Ola?
I have very small, it's not that dramatic. It's more like I just take out, I kind of like sit and meditate. And while meditating, I'm holding my hands in front of me and sitting on my knees.
Yeah.
But in my hands, I'm holding a kind of a lock of hair
Okay.
that is from and kind of like rubbing it very
Okay. Perfect.
lightly.
Okay, that sounds great. So, Helma.
No,
I'm kind of holding myself in the background, just observing the others when I think they don't see that I do it.
Okay. So you're keeping an eye on all of them. Yeah, we will see
Just
each
checking
of
on
them doing ordinary
to
things,
figure
and you are
out-
back there looking at each one at some point.
Just trying to figure out who are those people I'm
I see.
going to have to trust and go up the mountain with.
Yes. Okay.
Can I?
Speaking of which,
I mean,
that's good. That's
how
great.
much can I trust them?
Okay, so that sounds good. Now we are going to answer that question slightly anyway, in a mechanical way. All the chapter wounds and flesh wounds are over. So Max, you will not be hurt anymore.
Yeah.
Well, the flesh wound went away after your first minus that you used.
Yeah, but now the chapter wound disappears too.
Exactly. And so then exactly. Now we have the point. You may, according to this, spending there. During the intermission between chapters, you may do one of these three things. First of all, never mind the points at the moment. We are talking about what you are giving. You may leave the trust that you give them exactly the same. That's fine. Or you may raise the trust that you are giving by 1 to that character. You can do this for all 3 of the other characters, okay? You have to do this for all 3. You can choose a different option for each character. And so then the third one is that you can reduce the trust that you give them by any amount, including dropping to 0. So tell me.
And the point is that my character is kind of judging the other characters and their actions during this chapter.
Exactly. And don't forget that some of the dark fates are also relevant. So you never have to explain what you did with the trust and why.
And are we doing it now, or are we like
You should do
thinking
it right
about
now.
it?
You should do it right now, and we will close the chapter.
But do you have to change it, or did you?
You can leave it the same.
Do we tell everybody, or do we let it?
Well, that's sort of an option. Given the circumstances of the way we are playing here, it's probably easier just to say it.
Okay, I will not change my trust in anybody at this moment.
So the trust
same
you
for me.
receive from Ito-sama is exactly the same. If you spent any points toward her, then you get those points back now.
Okay. I spent 1 point, so I get them.
So all the points we spent, we
They
get
come
back
back
now.
at the end of the chapter, but they will come back to the level of the new trust if that level has changed.
Yeah.
So if somebody has decided to take away all their trust in you, then you will get your points back, but your points are 0.
I understand. I think I will give Yuma 1 point of trust. And that was, yeah.
So that becomes 2 to 3 or 3 to 4?
Yeah.
2 to 3.
2 to 3.
Okay. So that's for Max's character. That's for Nathan's character, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Nathan, you know what to do with the number. The second circle goes up to 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to add 1 trust to everybody.
Okay.
To give 1 trust to everybody.
Everybody. So everybody will get
Yeah.
1 more trust from Yuma.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, all of us just get on Yuma
Yo,
up 1.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Max?
So then whom? Okay, I think I have that right.
Mhm.
So their trust on Huma is 3 for me.
The trust that
Yeah.
they have given you, yes, is 3.
Yeah.
The second circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my trust stays the same to
Okay,
everybody.
you're keeping the trust where it is. Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping where it is.
Okay, everybody. Excellent. That is what a chapter of the Mountain Witch looks like. We will have more room and time for dialogue between you and things like that, and more time for perhaps 2 chapters next time. Next week, I want to check. Nathan, is this okay? Can you meet at 18 o'clock?
Sure.
Perfect. That's what we will do. Okay, everybody. Yeah.
Just one more question. When Ola was playing with his hair, the hairpiece, did everybody else saw that, or did he do it more?
That is Ola's choice.
No,
that's-
It was private.
Not.
Okay.
It was private, but it was not hidden. So it's more or less if you were peeking in on me while I was meditating, which is a bit
In that
weird.
case, by definition, Helma's character did see you do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say I'd see him meditating, but not if and what he has had as a focus.
I tend to disagree. As the game master, I
Okay.
say that the fact that he said he isn't really trying to keep it hidden, and the fact
Okay.
that you say you are spying,
Got it.
you see everything.
Is he in the campfire, or are you on a campfire, or are you moved away from the campfire?
Max,
Or-
Max, let's not be quite so detailed. Just tell me whether you. It is up to Ola, I think.
I think it's perfectly fine that someone saw it and that I had this. So
Yeah, but we can say that I didn't see it for this moment.
Okay.
Yes.
It's kind of nice to let Helma's character be distinctive because she specifically said that she was looking. Okay, everybody. See you later.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Thank you for tonight, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.